and you said that you heard Puffy say something. You said, I don't care if Pac gotta die, I don't care if Big gotta die, something has to change.
Right.
When did he say that?
Right after the Soul Train thing.
A lot of you don't know about this because it's been hidden. All this is fake. Everything's been hidden. Everything that you know is a lie. We wasn't messing with nobody. These folks were so jealous, they figured out a way to get a plane and drop bombs on us.
First and foremost, I just want to say, I know a lot of people want to hear these stories and everything like that, because this is stuff that happened back in the day. And then maybe that if they knew there was going to ever be a YouTube, or they knew there was going to ever be social media, a lot of the stuff probably wouldn't have got played out like it did.
Hi there, fam. If there is someone who knows what Puff Daddy is actually like in front and behind the cameras, then that would be Gene Deal, his former bodyguard who had served him for years. Both of them are controversial individuals, and I bet that you all have an idea on why this is the case. Gene has been exposing the music mogul on different ventures and controversies, but now he is not yet done because we are finally hearing more and more stronger evidence on why he thinks Diddy is soon going to prison. What could this tea be? Will Diddy be able to remain free after Gene drops the truth? We'll see.
Diddy made a lot of people mad and upset. He may be losing some of his power.
Oh boy, it seems like Diddy's power and influence is no longer holding up, because right now, no one is stopping Gene Deal from getting all out with the things that he knows about his former boss. He tried revealing the details back then through his book, but it all failed because of Puffy's involvement, obviously. But since more and more people are getting braver to speak up about this dude, there are also more people calling out Diddy. Not only that, but they are also calling out the attention of the police because Diddy should pay for all the dark things that he allegedly did in the past. I mean, a man as connected and powerful as him could still be doing some illegal stuff right now. It's just that he always uses his money and influence to get away from everything. Not only is Diddy being accused of preying on younger male artists, grooming, and power tripping, but he is also being involved in serious crimes such as being the mastermind behind Tupac's death. Come on, we all know that there are a lot of conspiracy theories surrounding Tupac's shooting, but popular names have been dropping hints throughout the years about the possibility that Puff is not an innocent man in this case. More companies and individuals are turning down deals and business ventures with Diddy these days. This says a lot, because why would they choose to back away from him and the opportunities that he presents if he is not really guilty? Add to the fact that he is also slowly losing the power that he used to have. I mean, people would always recognize him and what he is in the music industry, but let us be honest here, people, especially the young ones do not really care about what he is and are not really interested in what he had accomplished in the past. With news like this spreading like wildfire on the internet, it will be hard for P. Diddy to dodge the case. His name has already been dragged into this for decades now. To think that a lot of people immediately thought of him being the suspect when Tupac died.
I don't give a fuck if Pac gotta die, Big gotta die, or Suge Knight go to jail. Something's gotta change.
You heard it from Gene himself. He might have escaped back then, but it is different now. More people are willing to come forward because in the past, a lot of them who knew what truly happened were afraid to speak up. They do not want to be on Diddy's bad side. That is why they kept their mouths shut about the situation. But yeah, we all know that karma has finally caught up with Puff Daddy.
Diddy had some kind of involvement a month, and I told y'all this before they came out on the news and said.
Well, he's not lying. He had been saying things about Diddy even before, but people never really paid attention. And yeah, as I've mentioned, years have passed since Tupac's death, but he was an icon. He was so popular that even until now, his name is being recognized even by younger generations. That being said, the controversies about his death will always be talked about until it is finally resolved. Additionally, we all know what it is like. Cases will always be opened for famous people like him.
Hey Keith, Metro Police, come over here. Hey Metro Police, come over here, all right? Thanks, buddy. Come on over here. Appreciate your cooperation, okay? I'm gonna stand right here in front of the car. Yep, yep, we're going to put it down. I know, hang on, put that down for a second, all right? You got nothing on you, right? Hooks. You have anything on you, sir? Thirsty? Okay, yeah, we'll get you a drink. Hang on, all right? Just want to make sure you got no weapons on you or anything, okay?
Remember when Keith D was arrested? The case was almost closed, but those who were present at the scene claimed that the police got the wrong guy. Guess whose name they are mentioning to the police? Yep, Puffy. Suge Knight did not even testify against Keith D because he knows what actually went down. He said, I'm not going to get on the stand and testify. 1,000% I wouldn't go. I wouldn't testify. None of that. Shh. At the end of the day, free Keith D.
Puff has already spoke to the lawyers and had his lawyers speak to friends and
Looks like Diddy is trying to get away with this once again. According to Gene, Puffy is already getting ready with what is about to come. For sure, they are already polishing the statements that they are going to say come the time that the police knock on his door. The arrest of Keith D has likely shaken the mogul enough for him to contact his lawyers right away. Tupac's family never really stopped seeking justice for him, saying, "So why now? For us, this is not over. We want to know why and if there were any accomplices."
Diddy, all these people messing with him. I was doing it way before this.
Lots of fans have been following Gene Deal and his statements for years. They supported him with how open he is with what he knows. Besides, there are only a few people in the industry that are willing to mess with Diddy. The guy surely knows how Diddy works because he is not afraid for his life. I bet that there are even scarier truths that he knows about Puff that he seemed untouchable by him. Come on, if he got no big dirt against Diddy, he would not be as brave as he is. For sure, he is holding in more information.
Like Puffy owe you?
Yeah, he should. I think he should look.
It seems like Puffy forgot to buy someone's silence here. He might have paid so much money to keep himself out of jail, but Keith D is not playing Puff's game this time. He definitely would drop his name sooner or later. Back then, Davis was given immunity with the details that he shared to the police, but doing that was actually part of the plan of the police. One officer mentioned, "You didn't just say it twice, you didn't just say it 5 times, and so now you've got this compilation of so many confessions." When Keith D was arrested, some people were definitely relieved that we are getting closer to the truth. But this would likely be a longer journey than it should have been.
Agreement, and the U.S. attorney may save him. They let you know if you get in.
Though it has taken the law enforcement years to come to this point, Keith D is undeniably a good plan to rattle Diddy and to put him in this case. The police did find some important things in Keith D's house, evidence that would corroborate Keith D's stories and fill in loopholes as well. Gene never really actually claimed that it was Puffy who orchestrated the whole shootout, but maybe he was just being smart with his statements considering that he kept on dropping hints here and there about Diddy's involvement in the crime. Now, Keith D is finally going to tell his version of the story to the court. Whatever it is that he has to say, there is definitely no going back at this point. Fans, friends, and family of Tupac are likely getting frustrated because more people are claiming that Diddy is behind this and that the police are actually aware, but they are still yet to make a move to incriminate him. Well, it was likely because of the fact that they do not have enough evidence to arrest Diddy. As I've said, the guy was powerful and had money to protect himself, especially during the early days. He used his resources back then to keep himself out of jail, but arresting Keith D and having him present his story is certainly a breakthrough for everyone calling for justice regarding Tupac's death.
Keith D may have more to tell about Diddy than he told the first one.
You see, a lot of people are hoping to see Diddy getting arrested not only for this crime, but also to pay and to answer other serious accusations about him. Come on, he lived his fun life enough to pay for all the wrongdoings now. But yeah, arresting him is one thing. For sure, once he's being investigated and the spotlight is on him, there is no running away from this mess. So fam, are we getting closer to seeing Diddy behind bars? Drop your thoughts down in the comments. Spill that tea. And of course, don't forget to hit that like button if you're living through this whirlwind of drama, subscribe so you never miss a moment of celebrity scoop, and prepare yourselves for the next jaw-dropping episode. Until next time, stay fabulous. And now, check out this next story. Bye-bye.